and welcome to our 24th episode. We're nearly a quarter of 100 episodes
That's crazy. That's crazy. Start like planning our funeral.
We went dark. Speaking of which, it's November 9th, and for many of us, it is dark outside. We're coming to you live from the Microsoft campus here in Redmond, Washington, where in fact is dark on several different waves. Showcasing Mixer Magic, which is all about faster than light and interconnectivity. And what does that mean?
That's right. FTL allows you to stream at sub-second latency, and interactivity is where viewers don't just watch, they actively participate in what's happening on screen.
Hey, speaking of actively participating.
Yeah?
We now have something called emotes.
That's right.
With our faces on them.
Just scroll up a little bit, you might see them.
Scroll up on the chat.
Even better,
see it.
follow it, and then you can use it across Mixer.
Across Mixer.
There you go.
In case you're curious, if you want to put up this handsome devil on your chat window, it's what is it?
It's colon Malik Star.
Malik Star.
Because, you know.
He is. And I'm colon Kate.
There you go.
Just that.
Kate the Great. It should be Kate the Great.
Shouldn't it, though? And yet it's
not.
not.
Somebody dropped the ball. It's fine.
That's fine. Speaking of picking up the balls, let's talk about esports. There's a lot to cover in the esports scene, and this show is for you, so of course you get to decide what we're talking about when we talk about it via those voting options you'll see soon below the video window.
That's right. We don't get to choose the topics that we discuss. You'll be doing that for us. We only have 30 minutes every week, so make sure you get your vote in if you want to hear your favorite esports discussed. Now, before we get into the games that we have for you this week, we normally start the show with a special segment, and this time around, we're doing Clip of the Week.
Ooh, Gfinity.
Exciting.
I've heard.
All right, Clip of the Week. It's pretty self-explanatory. For a segment on this show, we take a look at the most recent videos to pop up in the esports scene, and we make sure that you know about it by showcasing it on the show.
Now, for this week's clip, we have to take a look at the current and ongoing awesomeness that is the Gfinity Elite Series. Our friends across the pond just hit the midday mark of their second season, and we want to take some time to introduce our audience to one of them games that this tournament features, and that's, of course, the fighting game community's baby darling, Street Fighter V.
Yes. Every week, Gfinity releases their match highlights from the previous week of play, and today's clip comes from the tightly contested match between teams Endpoint and Reason Gaming. Let's check it out.
Wow, poor jump over. Really good walk under from Jones Arcade, and now you're in the corner.
Oh,
it's
there
out.
we go. Throws the rose.
Oh, that was in front, Tyrant.
And he's done.
Oh my days, that was in front.
Oh, wow.
He tried it again, and Jones Arcade got the back throw.
I think because it was counter hit.
Yeah.
Wow.
What? Spike it.
Yep.
We got those. And again, into the corner.
Okay, gets out of there. But pressure is still on here.
This is where Jones Arcade is at his strongest, in the corner with the confirm.
Wow, what a position, because it could just be a teleport.
Yeah, and there it is, gets one spike. Oh no, nice combo there from Broski, and he timed it perfectly, so the V-trigger runs out.
That down back medium kick was so nice. Much of a punish from Volt Strike. But the stun, you know, he saves himself.
Still in a very bad spot here. Tyrant gets the crush counter and the stun.
This is looking like a complete turnaround of the first game. Can he kill? I think he can. Yep. That can happen against Ken. He just makes you guess, getting one of those jump-ins.
Big combo there. There we go. The grab. That is very, very tricky for those of you who haven't seen that at home to deal with as he gets the stun.
You know what? I love that because he knows that Jones Arcade loves that. This.
The reset.
Reset. Yeah. Okay, that one will be minus. Not like season 1.
No, anti-air again from Jones Arcade.
Oh, the crush counter!
Crashes the backdash.
This is big.
Near stun. Oh, that was so important, that crouch fierce.
I'm surprised he went for that. Like, to be honest. Oh, what? What happened?
I don't know. That's a lot of damage on the screen.
Caught with a crash counter roundhouse.
The cheeky stuff. Tried to mix it up.
Okay, I like that.
Another.
What? Oh, what happened? Ken got confused.
Wrong side.
That's gonna be it. Come on.
Oh, got a bit more health. Overhead.
I can't believe he went for it. Just blocks it out. Smart stuff. Oh, the counter hit.
Counter hit combo, and again.
Wow. Does not get the full combo. A bit too far away.
Get some decent damage.
Oh, no.
Not a good start now.
Don't let Laura crush counter because she will get pressure and massive damage.
Wow, checks the command dash. Very good.
Undercover's done that a few times in the previous match as well.
Doesn't check it on hit, unfortunately. And that stun is high. Gets the command grab, and that's going to be the first round.
Yeah. Winding up.
Damage.
That's dead for sure.
Now, remember, everyone, you can catch Gfinity Elite Series action every weekend on Mixer.com/GfinityTV, and Week 6 of the tournament continues tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Now is the time where every match win counts, and you should be in the chat rooting on your favorite team. Head over to GfinityEsports.com for more information on this tournament.
Very good point there, Malik. Now, our interactivity is always enabled for this show, so that means you're going to turn on that live voting from time to time, and right now you'll see 4 choices to choose from. That selects our next segment. These choices are below the video window in the interactive section. Just click on one you want. Yes. And which ones do we have for them, Malik? Oh, look at them apples. Looks like Counter-Strike's up at the top.
Some Paladins, a few things. So from the moment you see that on your screen, that means you have 30 seconds to vote. You only get to choose once per segment, and you'll see the results update in real time. Also, we mentioned we have new emotes.
We do have new emotes.
So what do you want to win here? Okay.
Well, I feel like it's been pretty well documented which one I want to go. Okay. Counter-Strike's my baby. What can I say? I heart it real hard. And listen,
it's pretty even.
The Gears of War, kill it. Although, you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. I heart Gears too.
Okay.
Can't say enough good things about it.
And it looks like Gears wins.
Okay, well,
or it's tied.
Fair enough. Gears looks like it won. So let's start this off here. Starting yesterday and going all the way until December 2018, Mixer and the Coalition are partnering to bring you an exclusive reality series called Gears Pro Circuit All Access. Now, the series takes a closer look at the players involved in the Gears esports circuit, and it's a great way to actually interact with these players as we host live Q&A sessions alongside each episode, which I was very lucky enough to get to host.
Ooh, nice.
It was great.
All right, so we're going to show you a brief clip from the debut episode yesterday that takes a look at the Ghost Gaming Team house, which, by the way, used to be owned by Justin Bieber. He's a singer, of course. And, and also a quick tease for one of the Ghost Gaming players, Jordan Ribs.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's take a look.
No complaints on my end from the food. It's always delicious. I take full advantage of the 3 meals a day. Let me show you a picture. My dad went to a Roaring 20s themed costume party. It was also someone's 50th birthday that he knew. And that's his girlfriend on the right, the Dominican chick.
Nice.
He had more fun in Halloween than I did.
That's awesome.
You know, I'm the youngest of 4, 2 older brothers, an older sister, and my father is a nutritionist. You know, he used to own his own vitamin shop, anti-aging center with a gym, personal trainer, and you know, my family we love people, we love, you know, interacting with people, and I've always been, you know, taught to be respectful, and obviously we all like to play sports also, we're all athletes, so that goes a long way also, you know, all the way throughout high school, just always being competitive, playing on sports, and then you bring that over to esports, and you see a lot of kids that don't even understand that, but that's where I came from, so I keep those morals and I try to bring it with me wherever I go, you know. After a while, you know, my brothers especially, they would be like, you need more balance, you know, not so much gaming. Like, no, like, this is what I like to do, this is what I love to do, so when this most recent season happened, it was really cool to be able to show them that there's success that could come out of these types of jobs, you know, and esports is a thing.
All right, thanks to the Gears of War Pro players, J-Ribs, Toy Soldiers, Solars, and other individuals for making themselves available for this new reality series. We're having a ton of fun hanging out with these guys as we only get to see them stare super intensely into a monitor while trying to win more than $100,000 in prize money.
It's true. Now, we'll be rebroadcasting episode 1 this Saturday on Mixer.com/Channel 1 at 2 p.m. Pacific. That, of course, 5 p.m. Eastern. So tell your friends, tell your family, and come back to Mixer to enjoy the show with like-minded individuals, a.k.a. gaming enthusiasts.
There we go. Also, this weekend is the Gears Esports Fall Regionals. There will be Gears of War 4 tournaments in New York, California, London, and Mexico City. And guess what? You can watch it all on Mixer this weekend. Head over to gearsofwar.com/esports for more info about the locations and streaming times.
So much Gears.
So much Gears.
From all over the place. Let's hear about more esports and what you guys want to talk about, hear about, be updated on.
Voting's open.
Paladins, or Counter-Strike, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, which of course comes to Xbox One
December 12th.
Preview. Everybody's very excited about that over here. And Street Fighter V with the fabulous Red Bull Esports.
Yeah.
So we got some options here.
So speaking of Gears, the 4K update came out for Xbox One.
Yes.
Amazing. 4K HDR, Dolby Atmos sound. I played it the other night. I was blown away. Just had to put that in there. Coalition, fantastic job. Fantastic job. All right, let's see what's winning.
Looks like Paladins has it. Let's talk about it. Week 3 is in the books for Hi-Res Studios Paladins console series, which means this month's finals are nearly here and are set to take place this weekend.
Yes, for those who missed the announcement, here's a little background. The Paladins console series is open to all Xbox and PlayStation 4 players in North America or Europe. From now until October of 2018, teams will battle through 12 monthly tournaments online, and each one consisting of 3 weeks of open bracket play. The top 8 teams from each region will then face off in a monthly final where they'll have a shot at a cash prize, earn some crystals, and potentially earn an invite to compete at the inaugural Paladins Console World Championship, taking place at Hi-Res Expo in 2018.
It's true. Now they'll be giving away over 84,000 crystals and over $19,000 each month to the winning teams. That's $250,000 total during the course of next year. Now, as for week 3 of the competition, finished up here in NAN on the PS4 side. Invigorate beat out Coastal Mayhem yet again. On the Xbox side of the competition, Erased and Goodnight Moon also battled again, but this time Goodnight Moon kept it much closer match. Erased still managed to come out on top, though, in the last moments of overtime.
All right, in Europe on the Xbox half, the Gangstars went up against TST, with Gangstars taking it in a reverse sweep. On the PS4 side, Rainy Day Gaming and iTech went head-to-head. Rainy Day Gaming came out on top, but you'll want to keep your eye on iTech. They've got some potential. So congrats to these teams. As we said earlier, this month's finals will be taking place this Saturday and Sunday. So to catch the action, tune in at mixer.com/PaladinsGame. And remember, teams battle every Saturday and Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific Time, 11 Eastern.
Watch it in bed. Enjoy yourself.
Wherever you want to watch it.
Wherever you want to watch it and however you want to watch it.
That's right.
Pants not required.
Oh, my hair is getting in my face.
Boy, do I know how that goes. Well, let's hear more about how you want to go, and that is to our next esports topic.
Let's see.
I'm hoping for... Oh, Rocket League's in here now. Gotta love Rocket League. Gotta love Rocket League. I'm hoping Rocket League someday makes it to the Olympics. That's what I'm hoping.
That would be so cool.
Wouldn't it be cool?
That'd be cool.
Telling you, there's some things afoot.
And then I would be able to play, win a gold medal.
Yeah.
My parents will finally be proud of me.
Oh.
So this is a win-win
neat.
for everybody.
What fun. Unfortunately, that hasn't won yet. But I hear PlayerUnknown's Battleground. You know what?
It's a thing.
PlayerUnknown's Battleground.
It's a weird thing, but it's going to win because people just love that game.
Well, let's talk about the IEM Masters.
Let's do it. All right, so the Intel Extreme Masters is the longest running global pro gaming tour in the world, and thanks to these guys, we're getting the first ever PUBG Stadium event.
IEM Oakland.
Yep, on November 18th and 19th in Oakland, California, IEM Oakland will be hosting a 20-team tournament at the Oracle Arena. Teams from both the NA and EU will be fighting for a share of the $200,000 prize pool in front of thousands of fans. You can expect to see teams like TSM, Team Liquid, Luminosity, and Cloud9, but in addition to the invited teams, 4 teams from NA and 4 from EU will be joining the competition after battling through the online qualifiers.
Now, teams will compete from the first-person perspective in 4-person squads. Each team will face 8 matches across the 2 days, and points will be awarded based on finishing positions and kills. Now, if you're in the area, that be Oakland or San Francisco, check it out. There's a CSGO portion of the event as well. Sorry. CSGO is obviously one of the other main stages, so you're guaranteed quite a bit of action, regardless of if you're into CSGO or PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
That's right.
Except if you like to catch the action online, they'll be broadcasting via Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube from IEM on Twitter at IEM for more updates.
There we go. All right. Sounds good.
Wow, did you hear my
It's okay.
Thursday. Let's get an emote that says #Thursday.
That's what I was saying. That's why I said we need. Yeah, because Thursdays are tough because it's almost Friday.
You're so close and yet you're so far.
Yeah, you got to get through another day. It's a whole thing.
In the meantime, I say we get through some voting.
Let's do it. All right,
and obviously the fighting game community has decided to come out for this right now. Overwatch World Cup could be a good one. There's some fantastic news coming around. Well, news. We know who won now.
Yeah.
So that's good. And
Rocket League's in there. BlizzCon
just ended this last weekend, and BlizzCon, also known as South Korea's showcase, I think they won almost every event that they were entering teams into. Almost every one.
You gotta step it up.
I'm telling you right now, that is the country to beat. Speaking of things to beat, let's talk about Street Fighter.
Let's talk about Street Fighter 5. Now, on the Street Fighter side of the multi-week Gfinity Elite Series, Week 5 brought new challengers to the forefront. Player Nasty Nas continued to prop up Method with a 4-2 win over Epsilon, leaving Epsilon at the bottom of the standings with no wins and no chance at the playoffs. Endpoint was able to move a few places up the charts with their first win since week 1. They defeated Reason 4-2. Gino De Campo opened and closed the day's matches with wins over Undercover. Okay, that I was like, how am I going to say that? But it seems like it turned out fine.
Now let's see the clip for this next one. The Envy and Excel match went all the way to Game 7. I think we're looking at it right now. Let's see, with Envy taking the win 4-3. Now here, Envy player Nassim Klaus skillfully disassembles Excel player Infectious, locking in the win. This places Envy at the top of those standings alongside Excel. Now the final SFV matchup concluded as previously undefeated team Prophecy was narrowly defeated by Infused in another matchup that went to Game 7. Now there's only 2 weeks left in the season, so be sure to watch at mixer.com/Gfinity TV.
So good, so good. I never got into Street Fighter. People are so good at fighting games that if you haven't been playing it all your life, you might as well just sit back and watch.
I feel like really in any case, if you're behind the meta, you can. It's like I was listening to a podcast the other day. Let's see. The score. No, it's not. It's the Center Ring, guys. The Center Ring. Great esports podcast. And they were talking about if you're ever like Hearthstone, for instance. If you're being behind the meta, it's very difficult to catch up.
Because people are so good.
I don't quite understand Hearthstone, but that's because there are smarter people than me.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard.
Everything's
Everything's difficult.
difficult. Truer words were never spoken there, Blondie.
That's right.
Let's hear about what we'll be speaking about sooner than later. Overwatch World Cup, Rocket League. We're talking about two very good esports games when it comes to overarching themes for like the casual viewer, casual spectator to take in. Overwatch World Cup, of course, based on your country. And it looks like we're going to be almost out of time. So if you guys don't want to hear about Overwatch World Cup, let us know.
But it sounds like
fans? You do.
All right. Here we go. We have 1 second up. Overwatch wins.
There it is. Why don't you start us off there, 11?
Let's do it. In an outcome as surprising as Shamita brother getting play of the game, South Korea came out on top of the Overwatch World Cup 2017 at BlizzCon last weekend. This marks South Korea's second Overwatch World Cup win, but their path to becoming world champions was met with more resistance than many had expected. South Korea's climb to the top began with quarterfinals match against the United States. U.S., what's up? While it was assumed that South Korea would repeat their performance from last year, the U.S. came out swinging and won the first round, eliminating Korea's chance at a tournament sweep. This initial upset might have thrown off a lesser team, but not South Korea, who answered by unleashing their ace up their sleeve. It's Flower.
Now after the first round defeat, Flower made a switch to Widowmaker for Korea's attack run. This risky move, well, it paid off. After all, Flower is one of the best aim artists in the world and forced the U.S. to focus on taking out Flower instead of the objective, allowing South Korea to take the rest of the match 3-1. From there, South Korea moved on to the semifinals where they faced France. France put up an incredible resistance against South Korea, matching blow for blow with a must-watch duel between Flower and France's Akem. I could be wrong about that name. I apologize. Every mat in this match was won by mere meters, but South Korea eventually took it 3-1.
Yes, with this win, South Korea entered the main event against Canada, who had become the hometown favorite after the elimination of the United States. After the tough competition they had faced throughout the tournament, this match was actually less tense for South Korea than the others had been. That's not to say that Canada didn't put up a good fight. Quite the contrary, in fact. Canada had more than a few surprises up their sleeve, including Agilities, one of the top Genji players in the world, and attack Torbjorn on Numbani. Man, it's going to get tough. Numbani? That worked out far better than anyone expected. But they were no match for the well-oiled South Korean machine, especially with players like Flower and Ryujeon. Hopefully I got that right, whose Ana was the bane of Agility's Genji, encountering nearly every Dragon Strike with a sleep dart as soon as the animation had begun. At the end of the day, South Korea defeated Canada 4-1 to become the Overwatch World Cup 2017 champions.
Now, moving forward, the next Overwatch esports competition to look forward to is the Overwatch League, which we haven't been talking about for months, where you can see South Korea players Zomba, Toby, and I think it's Ryujeon, but I can't remember, compete as a part of the Seoul Dynasty and players Flowers. And I apparently do not have my IFB in, so I can't hear our producer telling me how to say it. And Mano compete as part of the New York Excelsior. For more information and complete tournament standings, or to watch full matches from the World Cup, be sure to visit worldcup.playoverwatch.com. I'll tell you something.
Those are some tough names.
Guys, help us out here. Like 2 syllables.
Yeah, just like...
Just help us out. There's a lot of esports. Like, do us a job.
How
do
about
us a favor.
Top player or like... I don't know, I'm really good at this game. That's an easy name.
I'm okay with that one.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, honestly, even if it was just like Black Rain.
Yeah, it's just tough.
I don't even think it has to be in English, quite honestly.
Just put
Maybe no
something together.
umlauts. Less umlauts.
Yeah, there you go. I think that would help.
Some umlauts. We should have some umlauts. Oh,
got
Counter-Strike
voting?
looks to be leading us in
it's
the
a-
standings.
it's a
Well,
tie.
sorry, I should say a tie.
Yeah.
Fine. I only see what I want to see.
Are you Madden fans out there? You guys
I
want to
mean,
see some
Madden 18, it's a small franchise.
Just a tiny little thing.
Little one.
Yeah.
Out the gate.
Let's see, 2 seconds. All right, so who's going to be the tiebreaker?
Our producer will tell us, is it gonna, yay! Oh,
That's
Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike.
Well, let's talk about it. The Gfinity Elite Series is in its fifth week of competition, and we just saw the first mathematical elimination of a team from the CSGO playoffs. It's nice when math could come into esports.
I hate math, so that's
Well,
great.
let's talk about esports then.
Yeah, last week Prophecy looked like they might be turning things around with their first win, but lost this week to Team Envy 16-7, returning them to the bottom of the standings. Now, Epsilon remains tied at the top of the table with a fresh win against Infused, though Infused picked up a bonus point, which could be important to keeping them in the running for the playoffs. Let's watch this clip for the next one. Reason continued their winning streak this week with a nail-biting 16-13 win against Excel. Player Tesses showed his worth with over 20 frags in the matchup. Reason clinched the match with excellent smoke and Molotov defenses of the bomb. Finally, Endpoint ruined Method 16-7, bumping the team from tied to first back down to fourth place in the standings. Now, with just 2 weeks left for the playoffs and overall championships, it's anyone's game, I should say. So watch weekly at mixer.com/GfinityTV. I think my wig's getting too tight.
There was somebody asking. And I said, what wig?
All right, so we're going to start some voting.
Oh, so let's just do some voting here.
We
Tell
got
us
some
what you're
FIFA
going to say.
18.
Here's a poll. Would you like Malik to continue wearing this wig?
Yes.
He just looks so fine and dandy.
I look stunning.
Yeah. You
All
look
right.
stunning. You're a stunner. You're a star.
Star.
Let's see it. Rocket League, Madden 18, Call of Duty. Oh, they had a
Call
pretty
of
big
Duty.
weekend.
That's right. Call of Duty World War II has now been released onto the world.
true.
I've heard some good things about the game. People are loving it. Call of Duty finally coming back to, boots on the ground, none of that exosuits and flying around the map like they're crazy.
None of that falling off buildings?
Yeah, none of that stuff. Come
Well,
on.
a
All
Groven
right.
dream. Although we still have zombies.
That's true. That's a little
Zombies are
unrealistic.
zombies are still
But
awesome.
you never know. One day zombies might actually become a thing. Are you prepared?
I would like to think so, but there's no evidence of it.
you
Speaking of evidence, we're going to talk about
Rocket
League.
All right,
Oh,
so
speaking of Gfinity Elite Series.
there you go. With the Gfinity Elite Series still going hard, we look towards Rocket League as they end their 5-week matches. Method took on Team Excel in a fantastic match, winning 3-1. While Endpoint once again showing why they were Season 1 champs as they took on undefeated Prophecy and stripped them of the title, handing Prophecy their first loss of the season in a clean sweep, 3-0.
Okay, so that loss seems to be good news for Reason, as they had their 5th straight win after their match with Epsilon over the weekend. Both Reason and Epsilon are currently on a streak, as Reason has yet to lose a game and Epsilon has yet to win one this season. Ouch. Speaking of a losing game streak, let's talk Team Infused. Now, this is a surprising for Infused fans, as just last season, Infused held the top seed going into the playoffs with a 6-1 record, looking like a very promising team. However, this season, after this week's 3-2 loss against Envious Academy, Infused now sport a 0-5 record, which, by the way, is probably what I would be sporting too. So.
Yeah, same here. Now, Infused does have a good excuse as they went through a near complete roster change between Season 1 and 2. They need to get back in the groove of things and learn from last season, Infused. We need to get it together. Come on. So this week we want to highlight a play by Reason Gaming as all 3 members take their show on Epsilon's goal, but keep narrowly missing as they hit the crossbar, only to have a little unexpected help from Flark of Epsilon. This is what we're watching here, right?
Yeah.
So when you're in a clutch moment like that, mistakes can be made. Sadly, that help from Flark led Reason to win that round. Okay, there you go.
It's true.
Oof, so good.
Flark's a great name.
People are so good.
And we always hope to see more extreme and insane plays each week as we begin to wrap up the last 2 weeks of matches before playoffs. You can catch the Week 5 matches live this weekend over at mixer.com/GfinityTV. Really just keep it here and at Gfinity TV.
Both.
Just keep it at, there.
Darn.
Oh,
I tried to get it off before the transition, and I was going to make a haircut joke. Don't worry, it wasn't worth it anyway. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see. Let's see if we got one more on our list here for people. If you're looking at Let's take a look at those voting options.
All right, let's see what we got to vote on. I'm going to actually cast a vote this time. I haven't been voting
good.
this episode, so let's see what we got here.
I was going to say things out loud, but, you know,
Yeah.
that's probably not fair.
Also, while we're waiting in chat, can you tell me, do you prefer me with wig or without wig? This is what's called a stall.
Oh, it's
Whoa.
it's stretching it out.
There we go. See, Kate knows what she's talking about.
No,
She's just great.
You know another word for it.
What's
a little
that?
industry term that I don't think I came up with it. I'm pretty sure somebody else did. Tap dancing.
Ooh, I wish I could tap dance, man.
You know, just metaphorically, it's like this is what
figurative,
you're tap dancing. You're treading water.
Gotcha. Okay.
And we are, because that's what we do sometimes.
That's what we do better than anybody else.
Because we do things and say things and we're still talking.
So it looks like it's pretty split between wig and without wig, but
Okay, looks like we're actually going to move right along to Call of Duty.
okay. Let's do some Call of Duty.
Let's talk COD.
The illustrious Call of Duty World League has returned for a third season, and the stakes have never been higher. How high, you ask? As high as you can stack, $4.2 million. My word. Although this fortune is spread out over 10 months, that still adds up to almost a year of insanely intense matches. The season started on November 3rd with the release of Call of Duty World War II, and the first wave of competition will be online as players throw down in MLG game battles for North American, European, and Asia Pacific regions. Players will climb up the ladder, but more importantly, earn CWL Pro points, which are the currency of the ranking system.
Now, players can also earn CWL Pro points through the online 2K tournaments, named for the 2,000 maximum points a player can earn in the tournament. Now, the 2K tournaments will take place November 12th, 19th, 26th, December 3rd, and will decide the seeding for the 160-team CWL Dallas Open on December 8th through the 10th. Now, after Dallas, the CWL, and boy, that's hard to say sometimes, Call of Duty World League Global Open events will continue in New Orleans, Atlanta, and more locations to be announced. Now, in Dallas, at the Dallas Open, all events will offer the events will offer a $200,000 prize pool for a grand total of $1.2 million across all 6 events. Now, the teams that accumulate the most pro points over these events will move on to the Pro League.
Yes, the CWL Pro League kicks off January 23rd, 2018, with matches taking place on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, with 16 teams being placed in 2 divisions of 8 teams, spanning across 8 weeks. The succeeding teams will move on to the coveted CWL Championship. More information about the CWL National Circuit, as well as upcoming events in the CWL season, will be revealed December 8th at the Dallas Open, so be sure to keep up with all the news at callofduty.com/esports.
There it is.
There it is.
Keep
all
it
the
up.
esports we could fit into half an hour.
Ooh.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
I feel like it might be time for upcoming tournaments. Oh, speaking of...
You are right.
I am right. So let's
Like it.
talk about Gears of War. Now, this weekend, the Gears Esports Fall Regionals is sent in 4 locations all over the world. We're talking New York, California, London, and Mexico City. Now, the Gears of War 4 competitive action will be going down from 2 a.m. Pacific tomorrow. Yeah, you heard me right. I said a.m. all the way until Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific on Mixer. So be sure to clear your calendar so you don't miss out on anything, and check out gearsofwar.com/esports and click on the Fall Regionals article to see all about the information about all of these tournaments. All Gears all the time.
All Gears all the time. All right, let's move on to Injustice 2. The first ever E-League Injustice 2 World Championship comes to a close tomorrow as the final 4 players fight for their share of a $250,000 prize pool. Good luck to these players: Forever King, Foxy Grandpa, love the name, Dragon, and Tekken Master. If you're more interested in just interested in playing the game, the broadcast will also feature the exclusive reveal of Injustice 2's Fighter Pack 3. Head over to eleague.com/Injustice2 for the full schedule and where to watch.
Truce that. Now, For Honor. At last, but not least, this weekend marks the start of the free-to-play weekend for Honor on all platforms, and that also coincides with a special tournament that will be going down that previews some of the new content to come to the game. So be sure to keep it locked on the For Honor website and mixer.com/ForHonor to check out the tournament starting at 11 a.m. Pacific this Saturday.
Ooh, and now we have an honorable mention. Can't speak. Paladins Console League. Yes, we have our exclusive Mixer League Paladins Console Series continuing this weekend with EU and NA action on mixer.com/Paladins game. Remember that anyone on Xbox or PS4 can play in these tournaments, so take a chance. You never know. Sign up and maybe we'll be talking about you in a future episode. Head over to paladinsworld.com for more information and the full schedule.
See, PS4, Xbox One, We are united. There's
right.
more that unites us than divides us.
That's right.
All
PlayStation
kinds of
actually
love.
congratulated Xbox on the Xbox One X launch.
Well, that's
Look
a
at that.
wonderful thing
You got your
for them to
fanboys. Don't
say.
worry about it. It's okay.
It's true.
Just be in harmony.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I have no way to segue. We'll be right here each and every Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific. That's 6 p.m. Eastern on this channel. You might be watching us on mixer.com/channel1, but you can also watch us at mixer.com/This Week in Esports. Blah, blah, blah. Be sure to watch our past episodes right below on our channel page and follow us on Twitter at WatchMixer for updates on the show and to know what's happening in the wide world of esports.
Esports. Don't forget to follow because then you can use our new emotes. Don't forget, you can use it wherever you go.
Emotes.
So follow. Also, tune into #Esports Weekend starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time. We only show esports content on mixer.com/channel1 during the weekends. So I hope you come to tune in and check out the competition. At 2 p.m. Pacific time, we'll be showcasing a rebroadcast of the first episode of Gears Pro Circuit All Access with Ribs,
Yep.
J-Ribs, and Toy Soldier.
You can call them Ribs. But
Yeah, Ribs. There we go. And finally, don't forget to watch my show and Ethan's show. It's called Tips and Tricks, only the best show on the internet. It's every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern and 3 p.m. Pacific on mixer.com/tips and tricks. So be there or be square, whichever one you want to do.
Whichever one you want.
Yeah.
Next up, we're going to raid. Follow the link in chat and let them know where you came from with the hashtag TweeRaid. That's
Yes.
TWIE raid. It's Moto at mixer.com/Moto.
Yeah, like the phone, Moto.
Moto!
There we go. It's been a pleasure being here, by the way, Kate.
Well,
I
it's
got to
great to
say,
have
I
you.
was proud of you, Rikari, MK. Of course, Larry and Graham are professionals. Actually, you all are great. And so I think
It's
you all
okay.
are great. And so I was watching, I was like, oh my God, I know those people.
Oh,
I know those people. So yeah, you guys killed it on the Xbox One X launch. So
Thank you very much, sir.
yes, absolutely.
Fantastic news.
so-
Well, thank you all for watching, and until next week.
We'll see you next time. Goodbye.